Hello everyone, it's me Gagan Kumar present over here to teach you physics. Let's move on to the video. Today we'll be discussing CBSE Term 1 Section B type of questions for physics. So here 4 options will be there. So option A, both A and R are true, but R is the correct explanation of A. And second option will be both A and R are true, but R is not the correct explanation of A. And here A is true but R is false, and A is false and R is also false. So this type of 4 options you will be getting. So while doing this type of questions, you must read these 2 statements correctly, assertion and reason. So first question, see here 45. Here telling Ampere's circuital law is analogous of Biot-Savart law. Actually this statement is not correct, because you see Ampere's circuital law is what basically? Integration B dot dl. So you have to take your line integral is how much? Mu naught I. And Biot-Savart law is what basically? Now that is your dB equal to magnitude form I am writing, which is basically mu naught by 4 pi I dl sin theta divided by r square. So this law is not analogous, you cannot tell this law is analogous to this. So this statement is not correct. Then Ampere's circular law cannot be derived from the Biot-Savart law. Actually you can derive Ampere's law from Biot-Savart law, but here they are telling cannot be derived. That means here this statement also not correct. Now here what will happen here? Now A is also false. This A means assertion, R means reason. So here A is also false, R is also false. So here answer will be what? D. That means for particularly this 45 questions, your answer will be what? D. Understanding? Now come to the next question. So here it is given, if 2 metals or metal plates having charges Q and minus Q face each other at some separation are dipped into an oil tank. That means here you are having 2 plates, one is plus Q, another is minus Q. They are dipped in what? In a oil. That means inside this what you have? You are having some material. That material is called oil. That is some medium is there, some dielectric constant will be there, and in this oil, if it is insert inside this one, that means some medium is inside the capacitor. Some medium is inside the capacitor. If a medium is inside the capacitor, they are telling the electric field between the plate decreases. That means here whatever previously electric field, whenever you did not insert any oil and all, okay, that time whatever electric field is, suppose it is E naught. Now here suppose electric field, now electric field is E. Now they are telling this electric field will be less than E naught. It is correct actually. So electric field will reduce, it is correct, because whenever a medium you are taking, their electric field changes and basically it decreases. How much factor it decreases? Now this E value will be nothing but E naught by dielectric constant value of this oil. Dielectric constant value of this oil. So that's why here electric field decreases. So this assertion is correct basically. Now reason, see, so in reason they are telling electric field between the plates, that is written basically E medium equal to E air by K, where K is called dielectric constant due to polarization of dielectric material. That means here whatever explanation I gave, the same explanation they have given in the reason. So that means what you are understanding? So here this reason is the correct explanation of this, and both statements are true also. Here see, this is actually electric field in this dielectric medium or oil medium, that is nothing but how much? Electric field in air medium. That means if nothing is there, I am taking E naught, that is air medium. So here what is happening? That it decreases by a factor epsilon r. That means both are true, means you can take both option A and B, but here you see, so here R is not correct explanation, here R is correct explanation. So that's why I'll put for this 46 answer will be A, because reason is correct explanation of A. So that's why. Now 47 question. Now here they are telling the poles of a magnet cannot be separated by breaking into 2 pieces. Actually it is correct. The poles of a magnet cannot be separated because whenever we will So whenever a magnet you are taking, bar magnet, suppose it is north pole and south pole. Now when suppose you are cutting here, a bar magnet you are cutting from here, then what will happen? Then again it will become small bar magnet again, small bar magnet again. So that's why if you will cut many parts, not only two parts, then what will happen here? This bar magnet will not separate north pole and south poles differently. So north pole, south pole will be again making another bar magnet. So that's why here whatever they are telling, 47, the poles of a magnet cannot be separated by breaking into two pieces. It is correct. Or you can understand, remember, magnetic monopole does not exist. That means single north pole, single south pole does not exist. Magnetic monopole does not exist. Okay, so magnetic monopole does not exist. How a single charge can exist, similarly single north pole cannot exist. Only south pole cannot exist. Whenever they will exist together, north and south. So that's why this statement is correct. Now reason C, the magnetic moment will be reduced to half when the magnet is broken into two equal pieces. Now suppose this is the magnet. For this magnet, I am taking, suppose let me take this magnet again here, north pole, south pole. Now here to here length is basically L, and here one pole strength will be there, it is plus M. Here pole strength is there, it will be minus M. Now I will cut from middle. Now here what will become? Now here it will become L by 2. This length will become L by 2. This length will become L by 2. Now here this will be north pole again, this will be south pole again, here again plus M minus M, and it will be north pole, it will be south pole, again it will become plus M minus M. Now understand. Now here if a magnetic moment I will calculate here. So magnetic moment how much? That is capital M, which is a pole strength, plus M is the north pole strength. So pole strength into this total distance is L. And here if you check, here magnetic moment is how much? I am giving for this two, I am giving magnetic moment M prime. How much M prime? Pole strength into length. Length is how much? L by 2. Now see here, ML equal to nothing but capital M. Now substitute M prime equal to nothing but M by capital M by 2. Now see here, so this new magnetic moment, which is the magnetic moment of this two small bar magnet, that is how much? Capital M by 2. So that means here what is happening? It is the half of the previous value, that means total bar magnet. So that means whatever the statement is telling in the reason, the magnetic moment will be reduced to half when magnet is broken into two equal pieces. It is actually correct. So this statement is correct also, this statement also correct. But the thing is what you understand, this explanation, whatever it is happening here, these poles are not separated, that explanation is not, that means this reason is the not correct explanation of this. So that means what you can tell? Now here answer will be how much? B. So both are correct, but R is not the correct explanation of A. So that's why answer will be B. Now come to the next question. Here they are telling the work done by moving, the work done by magnetic force on moving a charged particle is 0. Now here remember it is correct, actually the statement is correct. How it is correct? Now here always remember work done by magnetic force is basically 0. Work done by magnetic force is basically work done, I'll write by Fm. Fm means magnetic force, is basically 0. Now why it becomes 0? Now here magnetic force, remember magnetic force is basically what? Now perpendicular to the velocity vector. Whenever a charged particle moves in a magnetic field with a velocity, certain velocity v, then what will happen? Now this magnetic force will be perpendicular to v. Why perpendicular to v? You know how to find magnetic force. Now magnetic force is basically v cross b will be there, along with the charge q will be there. So that means when cross product coming and v cross b is there and this is the resultant vector, then here what you can do, this result is perpendicular to v also, perpendicular to b also. So that's why magnetic force perpendicular to v, that means velocity, direct velocity of the charged particle, and in this direction also you will have displacement. So force into displacement basically work. So here what is happening, if force and displacement If force and displacement is becoming what? D vector means displacement vector. Force and displacements are becoming perpendicular to each other, then work done is basically 0. So that's why work done by magnetic force is 0. Now see here, this reason is a correct explanation or not. Now here telling the work done by magnetic force on a charged particle is 0 as the force is always parallel to velocity of the particle. This one is not correct actually. Actually I told here, always remember force, magnetic force is always perpendicular to velocity. Okay, magnetic force is not parallel to velocity. So here what will happen? This statement is not correct. So that means you can tell here A is the correct statement but R is false statement. So you can write here, it is, answer will be C. A is true but R is false. Okay, so here answer will be C. Now come to last question. Current in a solenoid is reversed in the direction while keeping the same magnitude. The magnetic field energy stored in the solenoid remains unchanged. Actually this statement is correct. If current is clockwise or anti-clockwise, whatever, magnetic energy stored in the solenoid, it does not change the current direction. Okay, flow of current direction. So no need to worry, this statement is correct. Now understand here, magnetic field energy density is proportional to the magnetic field. Actually this statement is not correct. Why? Now because magnetic energy density, that is basically magnetic energy per unit volume. That is how much? Basically written is half B square by mu naught. So here B is basically what? Magnetic field. So here basically what is directly proportional to the square of magnetic field. But here it is given only magnetic field. So which is, this statement is not correct. That means this is true but this is not true. That is false. So here your answer will be for 49. If we check, your answer will be A is true but R is false. So A is true but R is false. So answer will be C option. So for 49 your answer will be C. So this statement is correct and this statement is false. Okay. So thank you all of you. All the best for your CBSE Term 1 exam. Okay. Write exam very well. Thank you all of you.